Um, the fuck? Bro, Summer, I am going to ban you, bro. I'm genuine. Shut up. Holy fuck. I hate it when people project the shit they do onto me. Like, no, I didn't look at a random dude's spreadsheet. I put two and two together. Use your fucking brain. So annoying. People accuse me of like being this fucking like why would I trust a random ass Spanish sheet, bro? Like what the fuck are you even talking about? A Noxa with a sustain is not cutting it anymore. It's fairly reasonable to consider him sustainless. No, it's not. That's not how it works. I've said it a million times on this goddamn channel. I will only consider Firefly Break at a certain level of investment, sustainless, viable, and Phanon with Cyrene. These are the only two. How many times do I need to repeat it? Obviously, if I'm talking about a Noxus team, I'm not talking about his sustainless with RMC. Hello? Like, Anoxa fucking flops over in AA if you run him sustainless. He gets completely fucking slammed.
Well then, how will a Lord Ravager win this game? It's simple. What I'll be promoting isn't a miracle, but the price tag you ignored as you enjoyed the miracle.
I'm just saying we should wait for V3. What does waiting for V... Bro, this is what I mean, man. This is genuinely what I mean. Oh my god. Like, can any of you just think? Please. What would they change in her V3? Why would they even change Robin in her V3? Just explain it to me. Because I'm seeing so many people say, oh, it's not V3 yet. Gilgamesh got changed in V3. Does Robin have an infinite ult loop? No. Gilgamesh had fucking 10 infinite ult loops. Of course he's going to get changed in V3. There's nothing game-breaking about Robin. She has good synergy with people who have defense shred in their kit. That's as far as it goes. Action advance, energy, defense shred. Like, I'm going to talk about beta. I'm a fucking beta channel. Why do you guys... Oh, just wait for V3. Then when V3 comes around, oh, just wait till V5. They can change it in V5. Oh, just wait for the creator server. Like, fuck off, man.
Didn't you say there wouldn't be any other signs of life?
Do these things even count?
Evanesius' works are...
What's off about this? Can you find the answer?
Himiko with Robin is very power creep. No, it isn't. I've seen that a similar cost mono rem still comes close. What do you mean very power creep? And that shit's like fucking 16 cost. Like who gives a shit about how strong a team is power creep wise at 16 cost in comparison to an over 1-year-old team? Like what's so surprising about that?
Can you find the answer?
Have you seen the sustained Himiko runs? I have. It doesn't matter. Like, brother, Himiko isn't the only one who benefits Robin. Even the Saber Gilga comp is getting a huge fucking jump with Robin as well. It's just defense shred. You have defense shred in your team, you're gonna become stronger. Oh my god. You're telling me that a new 4.4 defense shred Amper is better than Nova Sparkle for Himiko, or is better than Sunday for Himiko. Wow, what a game changer. I could have never seen that shit coming. It's not like these are fucking 2-year-old units. Have you seen the AA clear? Brother, it doesn't matter. Like, drop it, man. Like, you're comparing to Elation teams that are going to get Pearl in the next patch. Who cares? Oh my god, bro. Like, people are so over-exaggerative when it comes to HSR meta. It makes me so annoyed. Jesus. All of this glazing for Himiko, just for... They'll release Pearl for fucking Silverwolf, and she'll have the same fucking sustain clears, and nobody's gonna scream power creep. Like, you're gonna scream power creep for one patch because Himiko got Robin. Who cares? Like, the current AA is literally giving Himiko fucking 50% res pen on her ultimates. I'd hope she'd actually have the best clears.
Just in the nick of time. March? Seems like we'll have to do this together. Yoo-hoo, gray hair. Need a little outside support from the...
I'm talking about 4.5 AA. Oh my god.
No more pain.
Almost time to wrap up the assignment again.
High attack frequency buff. Wait. At the start of any ally target's turn, all ally target regenerate. Like this. Just look at the buffs. I beg. I beg. Just look at the buffs. Do you see this shill? Regenerate 25% energy anytime an ally takes a turn. Increases skill and ultimate damage dealt by all ally targets by 40%. Increase the speed of all ally targets by 10%. And increase the speed of Cyrene support by 25%. Please! Por favor! And her attack frequency with her Memo Sprite gets rid of the damage reduction stacks on the boss.
I'm going to use Spark Supply to temporarily suppress the contamination. Then it's your turn, Gray Hair. Go! Let's give our friend a taste of
I didn't take account the shill buffs. It's okay. It's okay. But like, this is what I mean, you know? Like, people get a little too carried away. I made a video about this like a few days ago. About people using like black and white comparisons with things and not fully understanding the context. Like, there's almost always going to be some dumbass shill. Every single time. I don't think Robin is broken. She doesn't break anything. It's just not surprising. You make a mainly defense shred Amper who gives action advance and energy regen, and she's best in slot with Himiko, who likes action advance, likes energy regen, because she's an energy DPS, and what's it called? Oh shit, Pom Pom. 1 second, I can't let Pom Pom die. No. And she has a shit ton of defense shred. Like, Welt plus Robin plus Himiko with Lycone hits 100% defense shred. Which is stupidly strong. Like, the entire reason I've been banking on E1 Sunday Nova this entire time is exactly because of this. Robin is actually a very, very good example of how Sunday Nova I imagined would be with Himiko. Like, E1 Sunday. Because of his E1's defense shred. What did Uncle Y leak again? Yeah, his ult becomes team wide, his E1 gets fixed, and the summon restriction gets removed. And I believe he just said it's a Sparkle Nova buff. Like, that's what he said, if I remember correctly. I could be confusing it with another one, but he was like, it's literally the same as Sparkle Nova's buff, basically, with massively buffing the E1 and removing restrictions and stuff. Which makes sense. Team-wide Sunday ult plus Woho gives a lot of energy? Oh, 100%. But to be honest, I'm a little bit conflicted now. Because, like, Sunday Nova is kind of just Robin SP. It's kind of weird. I mean, technically, you could run Sunday Nova and Robin SP on the same team, actually. Ooh, wait. That might actually be the plan for Himiko, then. You have Robin SP, Sunday, and then Himiko. E1 Sunday plus Robin SP plus Himiko with her light cone hits 100% defense shred. That might be the plan, I'm not gonna lie.
Excellent. You're here at last.
Don Hung and Mr. Yang aren't back yet.
You would not be able to use one of the modes? What, because it's not a Sunday Welt comp? Who cares? Just run the Verdict comp. I mean, yeah, it's weaker than Decimation, but that's only currently. And to be honest, if you have a higher investment Himiko, Verdict becomes a lot better.
Perdido Station is the largest station in...
I've seen opinions of CN testers. I already told you this earlier, Summer. That it just doesn't matter. A 16 cost 4.x main push DPS is finally on equal grounds at high investment to a 1-year-old team. Like, yeah, it's technically power creep, but like, who gives a shit? Like, it's power creep after over a year.
You did well.
I thought you had.
Remember that
They probably just want you to run one mode anyways. Yeah, probably. Welt has always been like, Welt was never supposed to stay in Himiko teams. Like, that was never a thing. Welt is just good. Very good. He's like average level in terms of a nihility debuffer. But then his slows make sustainless a lot easier, which allows people to agenda post sustainless clears more. And then he also has his new E4, and people can count it as no cost. So like Welt can be a good alternative, but Welt was never planned to actually be like a final best in slot for Himiko. He's a standard character.
giant reaching for the stars, the myth of Pagana. She performed a miracle in this world of no imagination.
Do you think Robin will be buffed? No. I don't think she'll get nerfed either, though. It doesn't matter.
Please,
Like,
let us proceed to the next part of Himiko's life. Add some color to the canvas. Paint the dawn of your memories.
is Avin mid? No, yeah, he is mid. I think they're just they got so scared of the Fua infinite ult loops that they decided it's just better to like nerf Avin in his first beta and then go from there instead. I don't care, Summer. Like, I know. I've already said it. How many times do I have to repeat it? No. Like, it doesn't matter. You're comparing to a team that's over a year old. It doesn't matter. It's 16 cost. There's no infinite ult loops or anything. It's clearly intended.
Hibby, I can't wait to see how it turns out.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
LARP, you're a tourist skipping the story. You're not a real HSR fan. Yeah, you're actually right. I play fucking like 4 or 5 different accounts. You think I'm actually gonna bother trying to like fully immerse myself in this game's story when I have to do it 4 or 5 times in a row? Hell no. I watched a free Gilga run. He does really good damage. Why so much Doom posting? Because Gilgamesh was like the #1 DPS in the game in V1. So people got carried away with his V1 performance. And he had a ton of infinite ult loops, unintended interactions, yada yada yada. People wouldn't complain if the V1 didn't exist to begin with. But because it did, they're complaining about what used to be that was unintended.
What do I care?
Himigo.
Yeah, the new strongest mono rem team I'm pretty confident is the Evernight one with Robin.
While the crazy
And then all the people were in my comments, oh, how do you know she doesn't synergize with Cassie? How do you know Cassie doesn't get that much of an upgrade? Well, lo and behold, told you so. Who could have thought the mono rem team that was running on fumes with a free character would actually get the bigger upgrade? Gee, what a surprise.
You thought the Express would bring salvation.
Do you think Himiko is the best DPS in the game now? Brother, she's already been the best DPS in the game. Like,
But it will only bring about annihilation once more.
someone asked earlier if I still play Wua. I forgot to answer. Kinda. I log in every once in a while, but I'm not really playing it actively because my only motivation to play the game is to get Jingron. I don't really care for much else that Wua's doing right now.
Ignite the... I received a...
Is Wua dead? No. I'm just tired of open world games. Like, to be honest. Like, it's both the open world aspect, and I'm also getting pretty tired of, like, Unreal Engine gacha games as well. Unfortunately, Silver Palace fits this bill, but, like, I'm incredibly interested in the theme of Silver Palace at least, which helps it.
Mr. Sunday?
Gacha open world fatigue? Yeah. Yeah, Silver Palace isn't a true open world. Silver Palace, as far as I understand, is more of like a ZZZ-esque. Like, they have hubs with open spaces. And it's like just that city. It's not actually open world. I guess Himiko Best in Slot is going to be Sunday Nova plus Robin. I mean, it looks like that, yeah. Like, just from the way I understand it, yeah.
Keep it together. Remember our plan.
I could see her maybe getting a good Decimation teammate, maybe. So that Verdict and Decimation are closer. But that's a bit of a stretch, considering Seal said that 4.6 and 4.7 are solo character patches. So, I don't really know where they'd fit a Himiko Decimation teammate. There's still an ID left, so Seal is wrong? No, not necessarily. Because there's still a 4.8 patch and a special patch with the ZZZ characters. It could have to do with that. ZZZ collab, yeah. The characters aren't completely set in stone yet, but I think Astra Yao to HSR and what's it called to ZZZ is basically guaranteed Robin. Ellen is the only thing a bit suspicious because it's like, why would we get two characters and they only get one? But Ellen isn't like that out there. Like I've always said, if we were gonna get a collab, Ellen just makes the most sense for a ZZZ collab. I swear Ellen is like the most advertised ZZZ character.
The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you.
I mean, yeah, the ZZZ players, a lot of them are obviously going to be disappointed that it wasn't other characters. I'm not surprised. HSR has like a shit ton of really fire characters that people in ZZZ would probably like.
Himiko is right there!
There you are. I see all of you.
Return to the void. Your failure is written in stone.
Rappa would fit in ZZZ probably. I'm farming pulls on this account, by the way, because I was like, this account was originally going for whoever the Fua main DPS is, and Avin fucking blows. So I'm just gonna get E1 Gilgamesh because I like him more. And then after that, after I get E1 Gilga, and I get E2 Emblade, which by the way I'm on a guarantee because I lost my last 50-50 for it, it's all going into saving for the ZZZ collab in case Ellen comes.
Finally, we made it.
Papa promised each and every one of us nameless.
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
E1 Avin is good though. For the price of E1 Avin, I can get E1 Gilga and E2 Emblade, so I don't care. It's a no-brainer. It's V1? I mean, yeah, he could get buffed, but like, I just don't care. Like, they'd have to buff him an astronomical amount for me to genuinely care. They clearly aren't gonna make him like too overpowered, so I'd rather just get Gilga.
Find the answer.
They will though, it's Avin. Yeah, but like I'm saying, I don't care. Even if they make him stronger, I can tell they're not gonna suddenly make him like 50% stronger. In which case, like, I just don't care. I'm not gonna go 2 cost into a character I don't like that much, when I can go 2 cost into 2 characters I actually do like and perform similarly. E2 Blade is just that good? Yes. Especially with Gilga. Because it synergizes the most with ult DPSs. Which Gilga is.
They say luck is a form of strength. Come on, let's see
Like, for example, with Avon, E2 Emblade is actually pretty weak. It's good for Ashvale, but not that good for Avon. Because of his weird split scaling. Oh, that's how it works? Who will be Elation support? I mean, they're just gonna get Pearl. Pearl's gonna be probably a speed buffing sustain. And even recently, Seal said that they believe Pearl is a Elation sustain as well. So, I mean, at this point, it's less of like my own theory crafting. Like, multiple leakers believe it, seemingly. 1% wasting my fucking... Okay. Since Silverwolf release, I was expecting a sustain that buff speed. I don't even remember how long it took me.
You shall witness the reality of all things turn into silence.
What will be the reruns for 4.5?
The myriad colors returning to the void.
Probably Silverwolf. Given that Pearl is probably in 4.6, rerunning Silverwolf before Pearl makes sense, in my opinion. They reran Yao Guang 4.3 and then they reran Spark Z 4.4. Like, surely Silverwolf is in the next one. Ashvale, maybe? Maybe, yeah.
One by one, right before your very eyes.
Is my Ashvale gonna die? Oh. I hope Pearl is horrible with Evanescia so I don't have to pull her. What? That doesn't even make any sense. You only lose if she's not that good for Evanesia.
Pom-Pom, start up the express. Provide covering fire.
The express is falling. How boring. Now, you and I both see the imminent apocalypse. You've failed. The game ends here. I'm curious. Will you still be able to settle once more?
Don't be afraid.
I can't skip cutscenes. Look. Otherwise I would. Yeah, the skip button only applies to dialogue. Will Nihilux replace Sparksy? I don't think so, no. With Uncle Y's track record, he said that you could only replace Sparksy in a Silverwolf team with Nihilux if Nihilux was E2. Which is like a pretty fat investment, I'm not gonna lie. And he mainly said that Nihilux was a main DPS on her own at base. I mean, maybe if you're planning for a full E2 mono elation team, it might interest you. Maybe. But like, that's just so expensive. I really just wouldn't recommend that, you know.
You must become used to loss in order to continue onward. I refuse to believe that. Not now. Not ever.
You don't sound happy about summer, Robin?
My
What do you mean?
unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all tomorrow. I will prove that we can move onward without making these so-called sacrifices. So, the Astral Express only has one navigator, no matter the reason. I won't let anything take you away from me!
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry. We're here.
Thank you for fulfilling the promise.
Venturing to uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move forward. We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward!
Why can't I put this on auto, man?
Just like 15 years ago. You're not a god who determines fate. You're just a deserter. Ruthless person. See, for the trailblazers who came after you will walk the path. There's no need to pray for grace.
Survive or be destroyed. No other choice.
Like, I've already been through this, man. I'm so tired of it. Ugh.
In the face of inevitable destruction, hope is a myth. Reward time.
Never stop. Relearn who's in rise for a new dawn. You don't understand a single thing. Of course there's hope.
They did Eva dirty in this one. Story? I wouldn't even know. Story-wise, man, I have to pull Robin on all these accounts now, bro. If the synergy stays on a Noxa account and what's that one, bro? I have so many. I need to get a life. Holy fuck! What am I doing with my life playing this many accounts? Wow.
No matter how bleak the cosmos may get.
Finally! When the wheels turn against you! Go ahead! Pulverize!
There we go. Got like 5 more pulls out of that probably. Yes, yes. Thank you. 38. Not bad. I'm currently trying to get E1 Himiko on one of my accounts. The old E2 Fae one. Because it really helps with the verdict comp on the follow-ups. Get the E2? No, I can't. No. It's not as simple as get the E2. Like, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars. Play Golden Gears and Swarm Disaster? You just don't know what you're talking about. I've already almost fully completed Golden Gears and Swarm Disaster across those accounts. And even if they weren't completed, at max I'd be able to get like 50 more pulls. Nowhere near enough to guarantee if I lose a 50. They're withholding Sunday Nova like it doesn't exist. I mean, I don't understand, like, I don't understand why people keep talking about Sunday Nova like it's suddenly erased because it hasn't released in 4.4. Like, using that logic, Zhao Q also is no longer getting a Nova Flare, Argenti isn't getting a Nova Flare, and Topaz isn't getting a Nova Flare. Like, they're obviously still getting their Nova Flares, it's just a little bit further ahead. Hello, Solus. I am on a guarantee, right? I'm not wrong about that. So, like, E2 Emblade is in the bag. Yeah. Base Himiko. So nice. Did you log into E2 Fayak? I think. Yeah. Think so. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I tried to get Himiko better relics. I did multiple rerolls on a perfect 5-piece relic. And somehow it kept going wrong and wrong every time, so I just gave up at some point. Don't want to miss dailies? Yeah, I know. Because you want that account to get E1. I know. Ugh. My relic luck feels really downhill when I started building her. You're not the only one, man. No joke. I've spent 25 fuel on my Anoxa account trying to get relics for Himiko, and I don't think I've gotten a single usable, like I haven't gotten a single double crit despite using 25 fuel and then salvaging, and like this is the worst luck I've ever had building a character in my life. It's never been this bad. so many. Yeah. I mean, once I get the E1 Himiko, if I get it on the E2 Faye account, I'm probably not gonna play on that one much. And the same goes for my Anoxa account. Because my Anoxa account is kind of like mostly done with 3 teams. So I'd probably take a break from those 2. It's still interesting for the Firefly account, since Acheron should get her buff in a few patches. And there's also the E2 Saber on that account as well, which opens up the possibility of E6 Saber. And this one, because this one has E6 Faye, E2 Cyrene, and is soon going to have E1 Gilga, E2 Emblade. And then the third team, I'll probably focus on Ellen for this account. No problem, Solus. I'll try. Are Don Hung's dupes worth it? They're not bad. They're one of the best early sustained Eidolons in the game. But like, I just wouldn't recommend going for it, because we're just way too close to new sustains. You know? Like, we're way, way too close, in my opinion. Do you think they'll give a Sunday copy when his Nova drops? I don't know. It would be a pretty optimal time to do it, but now I'm skeptical, because like, they could just use the free character with the ZZZ collab instead of making Sunday a free character through a limited selector. Oh, by the way, Solus, have you seen Robin's the new best in slot for Himiko? So outside of E1 and E2 Himiko, which we already thought of aiming for, Robin is probably a high priority pull for Himiko. It's just a bit of theory craft, but I think the final team for Himiko is probably going to be something like Robin, SP, and Sunday Nova. Because together, with an E1 Sunday, they cap out at 100% defense shred. The synergies there, they're all energy gathering, they're perfect for the Verdict comp. So, that's kind of my guess. Yeah, Solus. This account is just going to get E1 Gilga because it's cheaper than Avon. Unless Avon gets like very, very significantly buffed, I just don't care. I'm just going to play Gilga as the main DPS for the Fua comp. He's more synergistic with E2 Emblade anyways. %150 damage boost. Plus he gets Ash Veil's buffs. Crit damage buffs. E2 Emblade on the rerun, yeah. Is SP Robin E0S0 better than E2 Sparkle for Himiko Nova? Probably not. Robin is pretty much a side grade for Rem. I'm pretty sure she's an upgrade for Evernight main DPS teams since they're stuck with RMC. The one where she's a side grade in is Cassie teams. Which, like, once again, bro, how long have I been saying this? And people were trying to, like, get on me. Oh, how do you know they aren't gonna, like... There's one team that has, you know, a sore thumb sticking out. He isn't a limited character. They're probably going to get the biggest jump. Canada wildfire is crazy up there. I know, it's bad. Like, I've been itching to go outside the past few days, and I just can't. Well, technically I can, but, like, it's just not recommended. It's pretty bad. Air quality is terrible. I would sacrifice Ashblade just for Avin to get buffed? Chill. Calm down. I'm not trying to get my guild nerfed even more outside of Saber teams. Calm down. Oh yeah, the Saber Gilga team also has Robin as a best in slot as well, Solus, by the way. So there's another one. Actually, I think I already messaged you that possibly. I saw the showcase, and for me it was just a slight upgrade. Robin becomes a significantly bigger upgrade at higher investments, is I think how it works, Solus. Like at base E0, she might be better than other options, but it's not anything game changing. But the more you go into the investment, the much stronger it becomes. Because at E1 her stack gen is a lot cleaner. And also you get closer to 100% defense shred, which is a lot stronger. Nobody gives a shit about fucking plight clears. But supposedly Robin is the one that allows Saber to actually get a plight 0 cycle against an AA. Expensive as shit though. I'm too poor for that? 100%. To be honest, actually, Solus, the Saber Gilga account is actually, like, not too far off from it, surprisingly. Because it has Saber at E2 S1. It was E6 S1 Saber, E2 S1 Gilga, but, like, E2 Gilga is kind of useless on this team. So you can easily get rid of that cost and just keep him at E1. And E2 Robin. But, like, obviously we're not going to do plight. So you can just do fine with an E0 Robin or something, or Emblade. The common denominator in ol ol Saber best clears is E6 Saber, because the constant attack spam just makes it much stronger with the joint attack and stuff.
Thank you so much for your honesty.
Have you seen the Iron Tomb AA Himiko 4 cause 0 cycle with Gallagher? If they used Robin, it makes sense, because Gallagher probably has the fastest heals in the game, which heals, like, with Gallagher's Besotted, allies heal whenever they attack enemies, which I believe regenerates energy for Robin. I think that's why Gallagher was used. The only other character who can do something similar to that is E1 Hyacine, but that adds to cost, which, like, the Zero Cyclers hate. People are still arguing on Twitter that Nihilux will replace Yao. I don't care, man. Just let them argue among themselves.
Thank you so much for your
Excuse me, can I have the bill?
Look at me! We tried every single. Just how is anyone supposed to?
I mean, you're talking about an E2 Robin, Summer. And also, most people are going to prioritize E2 Himiko before her teammates anyways. It's a Phanon situation. Like, yeah, Robin could be crazy for Himiko, but you yourself are bringing up like 16 cost clears that are probably using E2 Himiko. I bet even that 4 cost clear that you're mentioning is probably with E2 Himiko as well. So it's like, you know, like, people need to prioritize E2 Himiko before they even care about Robin. And then there's also the other side of things of, like, E2 Himiko is already so strong. Do I really need to continue investing in her? Or do I just invest in someone new that I'm more interested in? Like, not everybody's gonna go fucking 16 cost optimal investment into a team for a year. That's just not how it works. Yeah, Solus.
Thank you so much for your honesty.
Now I just want Pearl. I just want to see what Pearl does for the Elation teams. Cough cough Silver Wolf. That's really all I want at this point.
Excuse me, can I have the bill?
Look at me! We tried every single. Just how is it?
Oh, by the way, Solus, there's a chance that Robin's an upgrade for My Day too. I haven't looked into that yet, though, as much, admittedly. I don't think you care about My Day, though, so you're probably just gonna not give a fuck anyways. But I do think Robin is probably an upgrade for My Day alongside Cyrene as well. The same way, like, Robin can replace her Regen and Noxa teams. Why is Nihilux not a support? I mean, all the leaks have said that she's a DPS. I don't know. They all said she could be a support for Silverwolf, but at E2. I saw a showcase for My Day, really? Was it good or was it mid? I haven't even seen a My Day showcase, to be honest.
Thank you so much for your
Excuse me, can I have
It was better than the Aglia showcase? Oh, nice. I don't think they'll release two main pushes who want the same support Yao Guang. I don't know how to tell you this, but like, this already happened in Ampho, dude. Like who? Phanon doesn't care about Cyrene? If you can run Phanon with Cyrene Sustainless, he does care about Cyrene. You can choose to not run him without Cyrene, but 99% of people don't know how to play a Sustainless Phanon's rotations correctly without Cyrene. Like, there's a shit ton of optimization that goes into those rotations to make sure he doesn't die. So if you're using him against the hardest endgame content like AA, 99% of people are going to play him with Cyrene. And then Cassie also uses Cyrene.
Thank you so much for your help.
Like, I just don't understand why. Like, how many times does this game need to prove people wrong before they finally catch on to its patterns? Yao isn't getting replaced in any Elation main DPS's team at all. Like, it's just not happening. They've shown a pattern so many times. There's like this one dedicated support for a new archetype that is best in slot with multiple DPSs, and people fall for it again and again and again, thinking that they're going to get replaced. There's not even like, with what Seal has leaked, there's not even any space for it either. 4.6 Pearls, 4.7 Nihilux, 4.8 / that special collab patch, Amphorius patch. Like, there's fuck all of space to actually fit in some Yao Guang replacement, according to some people. I think Cyrene Faye team gets better because of Robin. It does. I've already seen a few showcases of it. Because of her being a mainly defense shred amper, it turns out Phanon can stack Robin's vibe stacks for her defense shred buff and her attack / crit damage buff in his ult, even with everyone being departed. So he can get max 40% defense shred from her 20% vulnerability, and her attack buffing. He can get all of it. So I've seen a few like opinions from testers in a few showcases with Faye Robin at this point, and they all say that as a sustainless 4 slot, she's probably the best in slot, since she has the most defense shred amping in base kit of any character in the game. What are Robin SP's buffs again? A max of 40% defense shred, 20% vulnerability, and then either attack or crit damage buffing. I don't remember how much specifically those two are though. Oh, there's also like relic sets and a bit of damage boost in her kit as well, actually. I forgot. Yeah. And also, she also helps get Phanon into his ultimate faster, since she's a remembrance character, meaning she still has full synergy with Cyrene stacking, and then of course she has her own memo moving, which makes you get stacks faster. So for example, in my beautiful case of an E6 Phanon and E2 Cyrene, I've seen a showcase with E2 Cyrene, where within less than 40 AV, Phanon gets into his ultimate and Cyrene is able to buff everyone on the team. And then Phanon just stacks up the defense shred buff from Robin over time, the more he attacks. True, Solus, true. So yeah, this account has quite a few things it could pull for. Like for example, my Faye doesn't have Ceridra either here. Like it is E6 Faye and E2 Cyrene, but I don't even have a Ceridra on this account. But I'm not gonna pull them because I want to save for Ellen Gacha collab, HSR collab. Oh wait, actually, I could use my main account for Ellen. Actually, I forgot my main account has like 80 pulls. I forgot about that. I could just use that one. This account has such a diverse meta characters. I mean, not really. I definitely don't have Faye on 2 other or 3 other accounts. And I definitely don't have Evanescence on 2 other accounts as well. Can I play on it? Yeah, Solus. I'll give you the information later. Or whenever I remember. I have to make up another meme password though. Because I've already used the same one on 2 different ones. I see even Yao Guang in the account, which I didn't know you had. Yeah. I prefer not to speak about it, though. I don't even use them. They're, like, completely unbuilt. Look at this. Stats are trash. I've been fully focusing on just building Fua and Phanon. Really gonna use the same joke the 3rd time? We'll see, we'll see. Do I have to pull Robin for Saber Gilga? No. Just because she's best in slot doesn't mean she's a mandatory pull. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end the stream here. To be honest, I would have streamed a little longer if it weren't for me completely dying in my room of heat. And the fact that I can't even open the window for air because there's an air quality warning. I mean, it's just the worst of the worst for me over here, so, sorry. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a